Got locked out of your Blupeak online banking? Password gone rogue, or maybe it's just one of those days where your brain decided to run a factory reset on your memory. Trust me, we've all been there. That sinking feeling when you desperately need to access your accounts, transfer funds, or just check your balance, and that familiar login screen taunts you with a big, red incorrect password message. It's frustrating, inconvenient, and let's be honest, a little bit scary, especially when you're dealing with your hard-earned money. Now, let's get down to business. How do you actually reset your Blupeak online banking password? There are a couple of primary methods, and the one you use might depend on whether you're initiating the reset yourself or if Blupeak has prompted you to do so for security reasons. We'll cover both scenarios. The most common way to reset your password when you've forgotten it is to use the Forgot Password link directly on the Blupeak online banking login page. This is usually the quickest and most convenient method. Let's break down the steps for this process. First things first, open your web browser and navigate to the official Blupeak online banking login page. It's crucial that you always ensure you're on a legitimate Blupeak website to avoid phishing scams. Look for https:// at the beginning of the URL and a padlock icon in your browser's address bar. This indicates a secure connection. If you're unsure, it's always safer to go to the main Blupeak Credit Union website and find the link to online banking from there. Avoid clicking on links in unsolicited emails or text messages, as these are often used in phishing attempts. Once you're on the login page, you'll see fields for your username and password. Below these fields, you should find a link that says something like Forgot Password, Reset Password, or Trouble Logging In. Click on this link. This will typically take you to a new page where Blupeak will ask you to verify your identity. This is a critical security step designed to ensure that only you can reset your password. The exact verification methods may vary slightly, but they commonly include providing your username, sometimes your account number, and answering security questions that you set up when you first enrolled in online banking. Let's talk about those security questions for a moment. These are questions you've previously answered, and your responses are known only to you and Blupeak. Examples might include what was the name of your first pet, or what city were you born in. It's imperative that you answer these questions exactly as you set them up. Even minor spelling differences or variations in capitalization can cause the system to reject your answer. If you're having trouble remembering the exact answers, take a moment to think back to when you first enrolled. Did you use any specific patterns or memorable details? If you're truly stuck, don't worry, we'll cover what to do in that situation shortly. When creating your new password, remember the golden rules of password security. It's not just about making it memorable, it's about making it strong and unique. Here are some key recommendations. First, make it long. The longer your password, the harder it is to crack. Aim for at least 12 to 16 characters, but longer is always better. Second, use a mix of character types. This includes uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols like @ hashtag, $, %, caret, and asterisk. For example, my Blupeak account 2025 is much stronger than my bank password. Third, avoid easily guessable information. Don't use your name, birth date, address, or common words and phrases. Dictionary words, even with a number tacked on, are often among the first things hackers try. Fourth, make it unique. This is perhaps one of the most critical rules. Never reuse passwords across different online accounts. If a hacker gains access to one of your accounts, they'll immediately try that same password on all your other accounts, including your banking. Each online service should have its own distinct password. Fifth, consider using a passphrase. Instead of a single word or combination of random characters, a passphrase is a string of unrelated words that are easy for you to remember but hard for others to guess. For example, Purple Elephant Dances on the Moon is long, unique, and relatively easy to recall. You can add numbers and symbols to make it even stronger. Purple Elephant Dances on the Moon, 24. Sixth, if you struggle to remember complex passwords, consider using a reputable password manager. These tools securely store all your passwords, generate strong ones for you, and automatically fill them in when you need them. You only need to remember one master password to access your manager. This is a highly recommended security practice for anyone with multiple online accounts. Once you've entered your new, strong password, you will usually be asked to confirm it by typing it again. This helps prevent typos. After confirming, click the Submit or Change Password button. You should then receive a confirmation message that your password has been successfully reset. At this point, you can return to the login page and access your Blupeak online banking with your brand new password. After successfully resetting your password, take a moment to review your account activity. Check your recent transactions to ensure everything looks legitimate. If you notice any unauthorized activity, report it to Blupeak immediately. It's also a good idea to update your password in any password managers or other tools you use that might have stored your old password. Finally, let's talk about ongoing password hygiene. Resetting your password after forgetting it is one thing, but regular maintenance of your online security is another. Make a habit of reviewing your passwords periodically. While it's not strictly necessary to change passwords every few months if they are strong and unique, it's good practice to do so if you have any doubt about their compromise, or if you simply want to refresh your security. Resetting your Blupeak online banking password is a necessary skill in the digital age. It's a key part of maintaining the security of your financial life. By understanding the process, implementing strong password practices, and being vigilant against potential threats, you can ensure your Blupeak online banking experience remains secure and convenient. Don't let a forgotten password be a source of stress. You now have the knowledge and the steps to confidently navigate this common challenge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.